G'day guys. So I'm live. Hang on, sorry, my headphones are caught. Yeah, I haven't done a live for a while, so I just thought I'd jump on and do one. Just got to get the things out of the way. I hope everyone's well. So tonight's more of just I don't know. I'm just going on my phone. Hang on. Just more of a chat, I guess, and a few catch-up details, that kind of thing. So, how is everyone? Hope you're all well. Yeah, let's see how we go. I'm not expecting many people, if any, to join, but we'll see what happens. All right. So, first of all, let's get the formalities out of the way. If you could subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell, that'd be awesome. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I'll move the mic a bit closer. I do want to try and get to 100 subs before December. End of December. I'm at 83 or 84 now, I think. So there we go. This is annoying me. This setup you can't see it, but it will be moving. It's got to go out to the carport because my wife's mum's coming to stay, so for a while. Anyway, so we're going to do a few updates. The first one will be about Aversion. So for those of you who don't know or have been living under a rock or just don't care, Aversion will be getting filmed in America. Taking place in St. Louis, Missouri, filming in February, and the actual filming date will take place on the 13th of Feb is when we start filming. So I'm flying over on the 11th. I'll be there on the 12th, set up at the accommodation. And then Demetrius is also coming. He's the professor. He'll be flying in just the day before because his scenes aren't until the 14th. So I'll be there for 12 days, finish around the 23rd or 24th, I think is the last day, or when you have to be out. I can't remember. It's one of those. But yeah, we've got about 12 days of filming. It's a tight schedule, but we've got a really good cast and crew. And I've had a lot of people ask me, why we're filming in America? Well, basically because we couldn't get the funding to do it here. We ran two different crowdfunders, and neither of them were that was successful. The second one only raised about, I think, 2,500 or something, 3,000, and it just wasn't enough to get the film made. So we had to move it over there, and we've hit, with private investment, just over 20 odd K. So we have hit 15. I think just under 15K on the crowdfunder USD, so about 20 odd thousand Australian. We do want to get to 20K USD before we film in Feb, but I'll go over the Indiegogo, the crowdfunder, a bit later on, show you some perks and a few things like that. But yeah, I just wanted to chat about it. So we've locked in a couple of Airbnbs that we're going to be filming at. The main one is where the main scenes will take place. The rest will be in a second Airbnb that we've got. It's about a 5-10 minute walk from the first one, but there's weather, so it's going to be pretty cold when I get there apparently. And I think she said they have like 4 seasons in one day almost, so it can go from being nice to all of a sudden snowing or whatever it is. So a lot of the schedule, a lot of the filming will be based around that. Most of it's indoors. But there may be some scenes where there's snow that we can't do what we need to do, or that there's certain things that happen where we're not able to. So we have contingencies. People are driving in from different states, and if they get caught up in the weather, or they get caught up, just in general, then obviously we can swap some scenes around to sort that out. So there are things that we're planning weather-wise in case Mother Nature's not nice to us. But besides that, everything, it looks like with the budget we've got will go smoothly. We've got caterings allowed in it, makeup, and paying people. So the DOP, it might do sound as well. We're not sure. There's another guy that might help us with sound. I can do slate or whatever they need a hand with, that type of thing. So it's really only for main crew, DOP, director, makeup, and maybe one or two others. We don't really have a first AD. It's minimal, and so with the crew, there's quite a few extras in the university scene, but that's pretty easy to take care of. So that's a little rundown. We did want to film it here. The only problem with it is that again, like I said, we didn't get the funding. Now the thing with it, the thing with it is that a lot of people have said to me, well, why didn't you use some of the people from here in the States? One of the main reasons is for the ROI. So we have some private investors and they want a return on their investment. The only way they can do that is by having people that are known a little bit. So some of the casts that we have, they're on Tubi, they're in the horror space, and nearly every month to month and a half, they're making a new film. And the space that we're in, which is the horror thriller sort of space, and looking at getting onto places like Tubi and maybe not so much Netflix, but Amazon, those kind of things, they're the people we need. And that's why we've changed directors as well, because of the fact that the director we had was a great guy, but he was more into episodic TV episodes, that sort of thing, and didn't really have the following that we needed. And as soon as we sort of changed directors and brought a few different cast members on, then our funding sort of started going up and and giving us enough to go where we needed to. So that's part of the reason why. And besides maybe Talk to Me, there's not really that many Australian films on Tubi or anywhere like that are doing any good, or that any of the local actors here are in. So again, they're not in the horror genre, and they're not in the space where we can make a return on investment from them. I'm not saying they're not good actors, no, not at all. But we need to make sure that we get the best we can out of it. So I've just shown this to a few places. Again, I'm probably the only one on here. If I am, oh well. So that's that. Now, we have our director we're not rewriting the script, we're doing just extending a couple of scenes just to make the scenes feel more, not realistic, but more, they flow better. So that's happening at the moment. We do have another live coming up on the 7th of December. We'll try and get as many cast and crew on as we can. Excuse me, that will accommodate a live raffle. And so for those people who've taken perks, you will be entered into that live raffle. If you are here in Australia and your name gets called out, I will sort it out with you, whether it's here or over east. And if you're in America and your name gets drawn out, Christina will sort it out for you. And yes, it's non-alcoholic. All right? I'm on medication, so your boy can't be doing that, all right? So it's mainly horror-themed stuff for the prizes. But that's it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen because I can. And I'm going to bring up the crowdfunder because I can. Okay, where am I? Oh no, I can see myself. There we go. All right, so this is, see, I hate this. I've only got one monitor now. So now I need to try and minimize it so that I can show you exactly what I want to do. Drop that down here. Move that over to here. Don't worry, beeps, I will be getting another monitor. All right, so as you can see, what I might do, so I think there is a way, just bear with me, that's why it's live, people, for that reason. There's a way. I think there's a way. All right, so this will just go through some of the, so as you can see, this is in US dollars, we're at 14,590. We're trying to get to 20K, we're at 67 backers. Now it is in demand, which means that we did hit the original target. And as long as people keep donating, we will keep staying in demand. So So as we go along, we're going to go through some of the perks for you, just explain them. So we've got the basic ones, which is your hoodie. Now, this is in USD, obviously, so there is an exchange rate difference. I understand that. That's why if there is a perk you want that's on a little bit of the higher end, message me and I will do my best to try and work something out for you, okay? So you got stickers if you want them. A lot of people have taken this, as 10 claimed already. It's just a thank you perk. So it works out to around $30 Australian, 20 USD. Around, I think someone did one today. It was like $30 or something. So yeah, that gives you an idea of the exchange rate. Digital download, they come in pretty handy if you don't want a physical copy sent to you. If you prefer just to watch it online, you can grab yourself one of them, obviously, and that gives you everything that you need. Then we've got, what else have we got here? So I think they're all gone, although it says 0 claimed. I think it was done during a raffle or something. We've got some, I think they're all gone. There might be one or two of them signed 8x10s of any character you want. We've got a hat. So again, $20 US, about $30. You can get yourself a hat. If you want to get it here, I can print it for you and send it to you, so it doesn't have to get shipped. You don't have to pay shipping or anything like that. This one here. So name your character. We've got 1 of 7. So we've got quite a few featured extras in the film, university students, things like that, and we're looking for names for them. So there's 6 more left. So that's around $40 to $50 Australian, roughly. Again, we've discounted that. So if you want to if you have a name that you'd like for a character, if you take this perk, not only will you name the character, but you'll also get an IMDb credit, and you'll also get a thank you credit as well. So we've got 2 doctors, 2 bullies, and a student that need naming. So what's that, 2 for? Yeah. So if you're interested in that perk, jump on, grab that, and let us know the name. Send it to me or Christina, whoever, and that can be the name of one of the characters. Special thank you credit, again, that's a different one to thank you. Again, DVD, if you want that, we've got 3 of those taken. One t-shirt, so I can also bring them back when I'm in the States. If anyone claims them, I can get them printed, and to an extent bring them back with me as well, so saves them having to wait for shipping. Blu-rays, we've got 4 of them taken. I myself am going to get one anyway. Tumblers are pretty handy. Again, I'm getting one over there. If you want a tumbler, then it's 16 ounce or 20 ounce, not sure what that equates to here. So you can get yourself one of them, good for your coffee. Film made possible by credit. So this is perk. You'll receive that on IMDb as well, but you'll also get a social media shout out for your support and a digital download of the film once it's released. So you're getting essentially 3 perks in one here for $50 USD, which is about 75 Australian, I'm pretty sure. Digital download of the film made possible by credit, and a shout out on social media. So 2 of them have been claimed. So if you want to get a credit where you're actually getting 3 perks in one, then this one would be good for you to take. What else have we got? Feed the cast and crew, one of those. So a lot of people have contention over this this perk. In America, it's probably done more than it is here, but obviously we need to feed them, and it comes into the budget as well. So this will help us provide crafty or help us provide actual food. You get the IMDb credit, digital download of the film, and a food services related credit. So again, most of these you're getting 2 or 3 credits in one. So what was that? That was around just under 100. I think around $100, just under. Again, I did have it in Australian dollars, but I don't know where it is. Now, your face in the film. We have certain places like the university, the house, where we can just put your face in a photo frame or something and hang it up as if it was someone the professor experimented on before, or you were a university student, that sort of thing. So there's still more of these perks around. See yourself on the big screen. you get screen time, you get an IMDb thank you, and obviously your face in the film. So that'll be another handy perk, 99 US. I'm not sure what that is, but 120 or something. Don't quote me. This next one is a signed copy of the script. Now, I don't know if you can see this very well, but I donated to a crowdfunder in the UK called The Mannequin. I got a signed copy of their script. Boom. All right. It's watermarked, and that was part of the perk. They sent it to me via email, printed it out, and so that's available as well. You get a digital download of the film as well as a signed script by whoever you want, cast and crew, and it'll be yours to keep. Now, this one is only exclusive for the US people if you want to be an extra. So basically, this is just a background extra. There's no lines. It's 99 USD, which works out to just under 150 or something AED. So this basically means you come to set. You do have to take care of your own lodging and stuff. You might get added into an additional scene, but you get an acting credit, background extra. You don't have any speaking lines. You're responsible for your own travel and lodging. If you, again, if you're coming from somewhere in the States, food will be provided though. So if you just want to come to set and see what it's like, and you're in America and you're not far from St. Louis, it's actually Soulard is where we're filming, then jump on board this perk. Screen use prop. So we've got a few props in the film. So there's stuff like a tranquilizer gun. There's watches that they're going to be wearing, which I've actually got here. So they're made by two different Australian watch companies. They retail for $1,100, but I'm selling them for $400. So if you're interested, let me know. There's also a tranquilizer gun. There's going to be probably the Perspex box that we've got in there, but a few other different things. You'll receive that, and you'll have a selection of which one. You'll also get an IMDb credit. So yeah, that's, I don't know, probably getting up to just over $200 Australian. But again, these props aren't cheap to buy or make. So obviously a lot of this money is going to cover that. So if you want one of them, that's there for you to take. Now this is a logo. So if you own a business or you have a brand or something like this, then you can see it in the film. Whether it's, we'll place it anywhere. It could be on a t-shirt or anywhere visible. There are quite a few things. There's monitors, there's speakers, there's a desk, there's wherever it could be placed on. You'll also get a digital download of the film as well, and IMDb credit and thank you credit. So there's quite a lot of stuff that'll be there. So if you're a bit of a, if you're trying to get your brand out there and you want to see it on the big screen, then this will be the perk for you. The next one's a little bit different. It's your work in the movie. So one is logo, one is work. So if you're a band, if you've got a song, if you're an artist, or you do comic books or anything like that, you want to have it in the film, then you can take this perk. So we've got 20% off. Also, you get a digital download. So yeah, whether you have a song, I don't know, artwork that you draw, you do comic books, or do whatever, you can have it in the film by taking this perk as well. Again, people in America, if you want to spend a day on set for $200 USD, $199, you get to come and hang out with us on set. You'll end up in the behind the scenes photos. Food will be provided. You're responsible for your own lodging. There's no scenes. You're not in any scenes. You're just hanging around. You know, it's all been made. You will receive a t-shirt, digital download, and a thank you, also IMDb credit. So you do get a few more for that. You'll get the t-shirt thrown in on top, but you get to hang around with us cool cats, and be in all the behind the scenes and stuff like that. So if you're in America, you want to come and hang out with us for the day, jump on that. Or even if you're holidaying over there. Then we have associate producer credit. So again, if you want to be an associate producer, there is so this gives you an IMDb credit, all right, digital download of the movie and a t-shirt. However, if someone jumps on and takes this tonight which is morning over there, then hit me up if you want to take it, and I'll work something out for you. Because obviously it's about just over $300 Australian, so let me know. But yeah, you will be getting a t-shirt and a few other things. Co-producer obviously speaks for itself. You receive a digital download t-shirt signed 8x10 of anyone you want, name of the opening credits and a co-producer credit. So it may seem like a lot of money, but we have to print the t-shirts. We've got to do the digital download of the film. We've got to print the posters. 8x10. So yep, there's that one. We've had one of them claimed. And then the executive producer. So obviously the next level up. Again, this one you're getting a digital download t-shirt, executive producer credit, signed 8x10, virtual. So you get to jump in on the table read. All right, so that's happening. I think they said that's happening around that just after Thanksgiving in America. So if you want to take this perk before then and be a part of the table read, like watching, stream in and watch it, then this is for you. You get your name and the opening credits, and you get the signed script as well. So although it seems expensive, all this stuff, it costs money and time to do. So, doing the link for the digital download, doing a t-shirt, you got the 8x10 to print out, signed script, that sort of thing. So yeah, if you want to watch the table read, this is the way to do it. Then we have the high roller. So the high roller is the second biggest perk we have. 5,000 Australian USD works out to 7,500 Australian. So what this does is this will fly you from anywhere, in the world, for 5 days. So you'll be executive producer credit, t-shirt. You'll also be, your ticket will be taken care of, but you will have to, for 5 days you'll be on set, but you'll have to take care of your own accommodation. You'll get a lanyard airline ticket, name of the opening scenes, and 5 days on set with us. You'll also get a scene, whether it's an extras role or whatever the case may be. If you're in America, it's still the same thing. You pay the $5,000, we fly you to set, and you'll still get all the 5 days and everything else as well. Then we have the biggest perk, which is the boss, 7,500 US, which works out to about 11,000 Australian. This is the big daddy of all the perks, all right? So again, if you're overseas, you get flown to America, 5 days on set, your accommodation will be covered, all right? There's only one of these available. And 5 sets, and you get to stay near the hotel 5 days. EB credit, t-shirt, lanyard, digital download. You get to help stand with the director while he does a scene. Social media shout out, 5 nights accommodation, 5 days on set, your name and the opening credit. So I know it's a big amount, but obviously we have to cover the airfares. We've got to cover accommodation. So if you're in America, it's the same, and you get to stick with the director, plus with a makeup t-shirt, all that sort of thing. So that's about it, guys. These are the perks that I've taken that are sold out. So yeah, basically there's a price range perk there for everybody. And if you want to see more about it, we'll just quickly go through the cast here. So Celeste Blandon is playing Carla. You can look her up. She's on Tubi. I did a video on my other channel, Indie Horror Flicks, about a film she was in called Phantom Fun World. I am uploading videos on them. I'll watch trailers of them and then upload my reaction to the trailer, whether the film's out or not. Angel Bradford basically is the scream queen of the indie films that they do over there. She's in almost everything. Amber, she's sort of making a foray into acting. She'll be playing Jamie. Awesome lady. Her husband will be an extra, so they'll be flying in from New York. Hunter Redfern, he's starting to be getting a lot of productions as well. Children of the Corn. No, Corn. I can't remember what it is. Something of the Corn. He's in Raccoon, a few others. So he'll be playing Tim. Andrew Labs is also in a lot of films over there now. Excuse me. He's playing Lou. He'll be driving in from wherever he's located. Christopher is Simon, so he'll be on set for a day, maybe a day and a half, playing Carla's dad. This is Christina. She, as well as being our executive producer, she's also playing the character of Jessica, which is Carla's best friend at the university. Delilah Hefner, or Dia, she's known as young Carla, so she will be some of the flashback scenes we see young Carla, this will be her. Then we have Demetrius, obviously, who'll be playing the professor. And the rest of these are just people that have taken either remote roles or taken like extras on set. So you got Kevin Duffy, I think he's going to be on the TV screen as a featured extra. Then you've got Rudy, obviously Ren, Joey, David, Sabrina. All these people have taken roles that allow them to either do it remotely or be on set. And some of these we may, where it says name the character, that's where these fall into it. Just let me check something, because I think. Yes, we do have one more perk which is not on here. I don't know why, but it's name the university. So we don't have a name for the actual university yet. So if anyone wants to take that, I will find out how much it is. So as well as naming a character, where did it go? It was here. You can name the university. I will check if it has been taken or not, but it doesn't look like it. No, it's not on here, so I'll get that sorted. But yeah, there was one for naming, only one of them. So if you know swearing or anything like that, decent name, let us know. This is Steve Morris, our director. He's also done Bad Apples, He Knows, She Knows, a few others like that. You don't want to worry about that ugly mug. Aaron, as well as our executive producer, he's editing the film. So that's also Christina. Obviously, she's playing as the executive producer, and she's responsible for putting all this together. Brandon is our DOP, and Dennis Manning will be PA, sounding, whatever we need him for. So, yeah, that's basically what is going on with the film. So just let me get out of this. I'll stop sharing. There we go. So that's basically what's happening with the perks. Again, anytime you take one, you'll be entered into the live raffle as well, for your chance just to win something, and you get whoever gets an IMDb credit regardless of what perk they take. So that's out of the way. Now, there was another short film I did earlier this year called They Come For You at Night. I can't claim the writing responsibilities for that. Excuse me. Or the idea. I got it off screen, a Script Revolution, and the gentleman was kind enough to let me make it. So we finally got it made. It's at the editing stage at the moment. So that should be done another week or so. And then once that's done, it'll be put in WA Made. It'll also be just thrown in some festivals. So all the cast and crew will get a private link. And yeah. It'll go on YouTube once it's finished in the festival. I'm not going to put it in big festivals because it's just a short film. I'm just going to put it in some cheaper ones. And again, I'm not sure even if Aversion will go on festivals, it'll probably just go straight on to trade distribution and things like that. So the cast and crew for They Come For You at Night were awesome as well. We did have to change the location. It was meant to be in a forest, but due to all the weather that we had and everything like that, we ended up making it in someone's in Kai's backyard and using some of the facilities he had. So that's that done. Now, there are a couple other projects that I'm having done. There's another feature I'm having written up at the moment, but we're going to be doing a kind of an anthology first before that. So I'm still deciding whether it's going to be filmed here or filmed in the States. The reason for that is just for funding. I'm not in the position to be able to fund a lot of this, all of it myself. And from the results I've seen from running crowdfunders here, they're not very successful. So I may have to make them where I know they're going to get made. And that's unfortunately the reality of it. I do have another short film that's getting made in the States with the same people we're using here. So that'll be done after Aversion. There is a hint of a sequel to Aversion, but that's way down the track. I've been sent also a couple of scripts from some other films that I'm reading at the moment, which is interesting. So yeah, it's quite a bit going on. I do have another three or four short films for folder that I'm looking at trying to make as well, but that probably won't happen till next year just because of everything that's going on with Christmas, and that's why the table read will probably be more January. Everyone get back from their holiday and that kind of. It's pretty cool background, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so that's really about it. You can jump on if you want the PFC page, Perth Filmmaking Community. Check out what's going on there. There have been updates. I just browse over it. I don't need to really do that much moderating. There is one from Able Property Group. I think they're trying to get people to film a video. But I'll just comment quickly. You need to specify. Yeah, and as I say, getting back to the crowdfunder, again, I know it's a lot of people don't want to fund stuff get made in the US, but your name will be on an internationally made film, and you'll be on as many platforms as we can get it on as well, that kind of thing. So we do have some private investment. That is another way you can do it. If you want to put some money in without having to go through the channels for the crowdfunder, I do have private investment avenue as well, where you got a good chance of getting a return on ROI. So hit me up on that. But there's a lot of casting calls on Perth Filmmaking Community. People looking for cast and crew. So jump on there, interact with people if you want. Again, I do go through posts that are pending, people that are wanting approval. I'm trying not to approve too many people that aren't in Perth as much anymore. There are a few exceptions of people that are working on Aversion and things like that. We do cross over a bit in a few groups. But there's others that don't post. I'll put some questions up. People that don't do the simple thing of answering the questions, I just don't approve them. Because if you can't answer a few questions, then for me, I'll take it as you're not serious. So, yeah, there's not really much else I need to discuss. There is an event coming up, I think, on the 5th of December, some Green West event in Perth. I'm not sure what's that. I won't be going to that. Just because for me, it doesn't feel like networking. It's all the same people. There's no one new. For me, networking is with these people in America. They have like cons, so Day of the Dead, like a Comic-Con, and already out of that, 5 people have contacted me about distribution. They sell Christina, and they either do physical media or they do online distribution, whether they're bigger or smaller. So that, to me, that's networking. Here, we don't have that. So for me, it's kind of, I mean, it's all right to catch up with people, but I can do that outside of going to these events. So yeah, I've already made more contacts over there just by doing what I'm doing than I do here. So it's one of those things. And in case you're wondering, no, I don't need a working visa for America because I'm going over on a tourist visa. I'm not getting paid for the film. I'm just going over to watch it get made. So I'm just clearing that up with everybody right now. So that's what's happening. I'm not taking a fee for the film. I'll be taking points off the back end if it makes the money back. So at the moment, the budget's standing at around, with the private investment, just under 30K. Pretty sure. Yeah. So obviously we want to try and get up closer to 40 or 50 if we can, but that comes down to more contributions. So yeah, I don't know if anyone's watching. I don't think anyone is. I'm on YouTube, so for some reason it wouldn't allow me access to my Facebook, so that's fine. Yeah. So I take it no one's got any questions if they're on here watching. But yeah, that's where it's at. So again, I have films that I'm still deciding whether to make them here. The short films I'll probably make here just because I don't really need a lot to do it. But ones that require probably 10 grand or over, I may end up making them over there. I do have an another production company name lined up for when I just make films over there. So it'll be Dead Eye Films is what it's called. Yeah, so that's about it. So Aversion will finally be getting made, which is good after 5. So it'll be 5 years, and yeah, it unfortunately isn't getting made here, but that's just how it is. It's getting made where it'll be appreciated, and where there's an actual chance of people getting their money back. So I think I might jump off. It's been half an hour or so, and I don't really have a lot more to talk about. If you do want to post anything up, go for it. Again, and I'll probably do another Christmas thing for Perth Filmmaking Community sometime in December. Not sure yet. Not sure where. Probably won't be where I had it before in Perth. It might be somewhere closer to me, south of the river. So if you can make it, you can. If you can't, then so be it. Again, I haven't worked out any dates or anything like that. It'll be a free event for everyone. I'm not charging tickets for it, so there's no point. And yeah, hopefully a few of the 6,500 members in the group will turn up. But guys, that's it. If you could jump on and grab a perk if you're interested. Like I said, if you want to do some of the higher ones, contact me and we might be able to work something out. We can do things like a secret perk where you either get a discounted or a few other little bits and pieces get added on with it. So yeah, feel free to hit me up. Make sure you subscribe. I want to hit 100 subs by the end of the year. And jump on my other channel, Indie Horror Flicks. Give a subscribe to that if you want to see me reviewing trailers from predominantly from Tubi and not Tubi originals. All right, everyone. Thanks very much. I'll see you next time.